Hello guys, if you would like to study in Europe, specifically in Ireland, then you should take a look at the Ireland Fellows Program because this is a fully funded scholarship and you don't have to sleep on this opportunity. Just take a look at the benefits of this scholarship. This scholarship practically covers everything. As you can see right here, it is fully funded and it covers your tuition fees, visa application fees, medical fees, travel insurance. Your flight ticket is also covered. Even your Irish resident permit fee is covered. And you also get allowances that include the following: a settling in allowance towards items needed on arrival in Ireland, a completion and departure allowance at the end of your study period, and you also get a monthly stipend of €700, which is interesting. That is not all, you also get a student accommodation which is arranged and paid for. You definitely do not want to sleep on this. The deadline is coming very soon, so you want to watch this video right at the end and take your action as soon as possible. Application to this scholarship is very easy. It includes sending an email that contains all the necessary documents, and by the time of application, the very first stage, you do not need to have your IELTS or English test. You also do not need to apply to a master's program in any of the eligible universities or programs. You just have to apply for the scholarship first, and if you get selected, you will be asked to take the IELTS test, and thereafter you'll be invited to apply to a master's program. So this makes it easy for you to apply to the scholarship at first. In this video, I will show you how to apply to this scholarship, the documents you need to apply to the scholarship, and the steps that you need to follow. So I will advise that you pay close attention to the video and watch right till the end. And if you find it valuable, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And if you're interested in this, then let me know in the comment section. Just type in interested and I'll give you a heart. For now, just follow the steps, and later in the video I will show you how to access this very page so you can get started. The first thing you want to do once you get to this page is to read through, and thereafter you can come over to this tab that says for applicants. So you click on that and it's going to take you to this page where you can check out your eligibility. The scholarship is available for different countries in different continents. So you can see this very first tab. This is for Africa, and you can see the countries that are eligible from Africa. And then if you come down right here, you can see for Asia, and you can also see the countries eligible from Asia. And there you can also see different other specific programs and their eligible countries. So you can take a look at that. Here you can also see for Latin America and the eligible countries as well as eligible courses, and you just want to take a look at that. So a lot of countries are eligible for the scholarship. However, for the sake of this video, we are going to use Africa as our example. So what you want to do, once you find your country here, you just want to click on read more, and you can also see a directory to the eligible courses right here, so you can also take a look at that. We'll come back to take a look at the eligible courses later in the video, but right now let's take a look at how you can apply to this scholarship as well as the eligibility for those in Africa. So let's click on read more. Once you click on read more, it takes you to this page, and what you want to do is read through the information right here. So you want to read through, and if you come down, you can see the eligible countries. If you are from any of these countries, then you are good to go. So there's Ghana, this is just for Africa, and there is also Nigeria right here. There's South Sudan. So just take a look at it. The next thing you want to do is to take a look at the eligibility criteria to know if you are eligible. So you must be a resident or national of one of the countries below, and then another eligibility for different countries. You can take a look at them right here. So for those in Burundi, you want to take a look at this document. For those from Nigeria, you want to take a look at this page right here, so on and so forth. And some other criteria is that you need to have a minimum of 2 to 3 years of substantial work experience that is directly relevant to your proposed programs or your program. You also need to hold a bachelor's degree with academic qualifications of at least 3.0 on a scale of 4.0. And this is equivalent to people who have a second class upper. So if you have a first class or a second class upper, you are eligible. However, it is also stated here that if you have a 2-2, you can apply if you have substantial direct relevant work experience. So as you can see right here, those who have a second class honor with a grade of 2 may be accepted if the applicant has substantial direct relevant work experience. So even if you have a 2-2 and you have good work experience, then you are eligible to apply as well. And your degree should not be more than 12 years. That is, it should be within 12 years. Another eligibility criteria is that you do not already have a master's degree or higher. And also, you are applying to commence a new program at a master's level in Ireland no sooner than August 2025. So the program you are applying for or you are going to apply to should be commencing around August, September 2025. And you also need to be able to demonstrate leadership abilities and aspiration, and also a commitment to the achievement of the SDGs within your own country, as well as a commitment to contribute to building positive relations with Ireland. And as part of your eligibility, you should be able to identify and select 3 programs, that is master's program, that is relevant to your academic professional background from the directory. So in this scholarship, as you don't have to apply to the master's program just yet, but you have to go to the directory of eligible programs and select at least 3 programs, and you are going to include these programs while applying for your scholarship. And you need to have a first choice, a second choice, and a third choice. Just to save time, you can go through the remaining eligibility criteria right here and make sure you are eligible before you apply to the scholarship. So it is quite straightforward. Right now, let's quickly take a look at the directory of eligible programs. So I'm just going to click on that. And if you come down on the new page, you can see the different master's programs right here under different categories. So you just want to take a look at the programs. There are interesting programs right here under different categories: engineering, climate change and resilience, environmental, marine, sustainable development. So there are different teams that you want to select a master's program from. So just take a look at this and you definitely get a master's program. So if you are eligible and you've also selected at least 3 programs that you are going to apply into, then you want to go into the application. So the first thing you want to do is to read the applicant guidance note. It is very important that you read this through for you to get a better understanding of the scholarship. And here you can see the different stages of the scholarship. The first stage is the preliminary application, and then you also have the detailed application as well as the interview, which is the third stage. So for the first stage, you do not have to write IS. You can apply without IS. You can see right here, all applicants who are selected to progress after the second stage will be required to sit an online Duolingo English test. And then if shortlisted after the interview stage, all applicants will be required to take another English test, normally IS exam. Unless you already have the IS test, then you do not have to take it at that stage. So you can apply, you only get to write IS if you qualify for the scholarship. Even after the interview, which is the third stage, that is when you will now be asked to write IS. That is quite interesting, and to relieve you of the burden of getting to write IS before applying. So even if you are a native English speaker, at this stage you're required to write or submit an IS test. I saw this somewhere. The deadline is about 28th of July, so you need to apply as soon as possible because 28 is coming really close. If I find the deadline again, I will show it to you, but I saw it just in the moment. However, let's talk about applying to the scholarship. So once you meet everything, you want to come down right here and you have to click on the button right here. I meet the eligibility requirement listed above. Show me more additional information. Tick on this box and then you're going to see show documents right here. So what you want to do is click on the show documents, and then you're going to find these 3 documents right here. You want to download every one of them and read through. So the first one is the program directory. You want to go through the programs and select a program. And then the second one is the guidance note, which you have to download as well and read. So I already have that opened. And then the third one is the application form. This is very important. This is how you apply. So what you want to do is to download the application form, this one right here, and let's open it. So guys, this is the application form, and all you need to do is to fill this form. As you can see, the closing date for the receipt of stage 1 application and accompanying document is 28th of July 2024. So you want to do this as soon as possible. Applications should be submitted by email to the relevant embassy of Ireland. So you are going to see page 6 of the guidance note. Details of the email where you are going to submit your application to is found on the guidance note on page 6. Applying is very easy. What you need to do is fill out this form, and once you fill out this form, so there are some details right here. You just have to put in I am a national of, you put your country here, and I'm resident in, you put wherever you are staying, what country you are staying currently, you put it right here. So the form is easy to fill, hopefully. So you just want to fill out this form, and within the form you are going to put in the programs that you are interested in. So if you come down, I think right here, you can see right here, you can put in the university's name, the program name, and the program code. So you can find the program code in the HEI master program website. So you want to do that and fill out the first choice, second choice, and third choice right here. So once you are done filling this form, you want to save the form. You can fill it online, so you can just input and start filling the form. So once you are done filling in the form, you want to add the necessary documents. You can see at the top right here, you have to include your official identification. That can be your passport. So you also need to include your undergraduate degree award certificate, as well as your undergraduate degree academic transcript. So you want to include these other 3 documents together with this form and send to the email address you are going to find in the guidance notes. So it's as easy as that. You just have to send the copies to the email address. So let's take a look at the guidance note to get the relevant email address. So guys, this is the guidance note, and you want to read through the guidance note as well. If you come to page 6, we're going to find the email of the different embassy. So let's go to page 6. Okay, yeah, so we're on page 6 right now. And yeah, you can see for Ethiopia, you want to submit to this email address right here. And for Kenya, you want to submit to this one. For Nigeria, you want to submit, Nigeria and Ghana are submitting to this email address right here. So you can see, check out your country, and for different continents, you're also going to find where to submit your application to. It is important to state that if you are from the following countries, you cannot apply to this scholarship. You have to apply only if you are invited. So you can see in the eligibility criteria, applications are by invitation only in the following countries: Burundi, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Eswatini, Eritrea, Kenya, Liberia, Malawi, Rwanda, Sierra Leone, Somalia, Sudan, Uganda, and Zambia. So if you're from these countries, you cannot apply directly. You have to be invited before you can apply to the scholarship. But every other country, depending on your continent, you can apply to a scholarship directly. So guys, that will be it for this video. If you want to access the scholarship, you can just come over to Google, and I'm just going to copy this. You just want to go over to Google and search for the name of the scholarship. I also leave the link in the description box, so you can just put in right here about the Ireland Fellows Program and hit on the search button. And once you come to the search result, you can click on this one right here that says Ireland Fellows Program. So click on this, and it's going to take you to this very page we are looking at right now, and then you can check out for applicants and continue to apply to the scholarship. So guys, that was it for this video, and if you're interested in other scholarships, there are a lot of scholarships in the UK. You want to check out the scholarship. The Chieftain scholarship is going to open very soon. You want to check that out. And if you're interested in the fully funded scholarship for your master's program in the UK, then click on the video showing on the screen right now to check out the fully funded Chieftain scholarship.